Zapier is a powerful tool that lets you connect literally hundreds of different SaaS products together to form integrations. So, for example, if we don't directly integrate with a particular product, but that product integrates with Zapier, then you can connect Proposify with that product without either company or either SaaS product needing to build a direct integration together. So Zapier works off a pretty basic concept, which is, if this, then that. So if something happens here, do something over here. So you'll see when you're in the account settings, you'll see a Zapier button if you click it. We've got a number of pre-made zaps all ready to go, or you can go into Zapier yourself and search their library. So if we're logged into Zapier here, so if we go over here to Zapier and look at the app directory, you can see the 500 plus apps that all integrate with Zapier that you can build connections with. So there's quite a bit here to choose from. So the first thing you obviously want to do is think about what kind of integration or workflow do you want to create between Proposify and another product. So for example, you might think about when something happens in Proposify that you want to post a message to Slack. So we actually have a pre-made Zap for this. So we're going to click Use this Zap. And so what happens is it pops open a message that explains how the Zap works. So it says a client views a proposal in Proposify, and then Zapier automatically posts the contents of the message into Slack. So obviously you'll need your own Slack account. You've got your Proposify account with the owner privileges. So now let's click Make this Zap. So Zapier is going and connecting the two products now. So we're going to click Connect, which opens another window. And so now it says allow Zapier access to your Proposify account. So I'm going to close this window. Actually, stay on this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is it says that you need an API key and you need to tell Zapier what your subdomain is. So thankfully we have that. If we go back to Proposify and click on account settings and go to Zapier, you'll see that there's a link called Get My API Key. And when I click that, I can copy this API key and put it here in Zapier. The other thing is the subdomain, so that would be what comes before proposify.biz. So mine is Golden Dude. I'm going to put that in there. Obviously you will have your own subdomain that's unique. So now I'm going to click Yes, Continue. And let's go back here. So now I'm going to go back to this window I had open and click Connect. And now what I have to do is sign into Slack. So now it says Zapier would like to access Proposify. Confirm your identity on Proposify, access all contents. I'm going to say authorize. Okay, so now this is where you start customizing your Zap. So it will say Slack, send a channel message. So pick a channel. So we have a number of channels here in Proposify. You might have one called proposals, for example, or sales. And so then it says the message text. Specify the text of the message to send, so check out the formatting. So client contact first and last name has viewed the proposal and the name of the proposal. And you can even insert more fields if you would like, such as their address, their phone number, the date they viewed it, the value of the proposal. So let me put in a little bit more here. I'm going to put the date viewed and maybe actually, can I move this? And I'm also going to put the value of the proposal. Actually, let me get rid of that. Geez, they don't make that easy. Okay. So there's some advanced options as well, such as sending a bot. We're going to skip all this for now because this is pretty detailed. So let's click Save and Finish. And so it says that the Zap is now on. So when when a client views a proposal in Proposify, send a message in Slack. So now let's say test out my new Zap. So it says open Proposify, visit client preview while logged out of Proposify. So basically simulate what it would be like for a client opening a proposal, and then come back to this window and click continue. Well, I'm going to forget this test here in Zapier. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to actually go to a proposal that has not been sent yet. I'm going to go to this one, and now what I'm going to do is simulate what it would be like for a client to open it. So I'm going to click on this custom private link that a client would get in their email, and in another browser I'm just going to pop open this link because I'm not logged in, so it's going to think that this is a client viewing this link. And now you'll see if we go to Slack and look at the channel that we had chosen, we now see that it says Monty Burns has viewed proposal video production for $7,500. So it works. So hopefully that gives you a sense for how powerful Zapier is and all the different apps that connect with Zapier and how much automation of your workflow you can add using Zapier.